Quick announcements. Your boy got his first official partnership with Sauce. There's a cannabis company based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. They have dispensaries in 3 states, Nevada, California, and Massachusetts. The first company to bring you ceramic live resin pens. They also have flowers, pre-rolls, concentrates, and now disposables, which are available, I believe, on the West Coast for right now. If not, go ahead and check your dispensaries. They should be there, but they loaded up, man. So shouts to Sauce, shouts to my boy Mook, and shouts to Mikey for hooking your boy up. Also, Ren Resales, Ren_resales on IG. It's a Discord server that focuses on finding deals across all big online retailers, Amazon price drops, price errors, travel deals, and food deals. Also, a dedicated channel for Amazon FBA sellers. Gives you sourcing info, ROI, and sales rank. First 10 new members to use the code MERZ, MERZ, can get 50% off their first month.
We talking about practice.
This is the hottest sports show that's not a sports show. Let's have a conversation. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, it's been a minute because I just had a show in Vegas, but we're back. Welcome to Talking About Practice. I'm your host, the almighty Merz. Today we got a special guest, one of the illest sports photographers in the game. She is taking over the sports media world. She's also a former college hooper. I've known her for several years now. She's a business owner. She owns Indoor Clothing, which we're definitely going to get into. California's finest, a native of Cerritos, California. Make some noise for DeShields Fajardo, ladies and gentlemen. I know you can't hear it right now because you don't have headphones, but I had like a whole ass crowd just applaud for you, yo. So,
let's go.
So I know we've been kicking it pretty much all day today. Mm-hmm. She was shooting our merch for Family Mart podcast and some group photos, which a little bit criminal activity going on. But how you been, man?
I've been good, dude. Sorry, I just want to make sure that's good, right?
This is yours if you want to look at it, but like we could just chop it up. Cool. You don't gotta worry about the cameras.
I've been good. It's good to take a little break and come out here.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I was looking forward to the event, dude.
Yeah.
Man, telling you, it was. If you weren't there, I'm sorry, but you missed out on a really good time. But I hope they have a next one, so we'll see.
Yeah, it was a really good event, man. I appreciate you for coming down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it was great to see everybody, and that was actually our first time meeting in person.
I think so.
Yeah, because you've been holding it down for us for a minute. Like when I was doing music back in the day, when Chris was doing music, everything. Like I just remember, like, because Chris would always remind me, like, "Yo, DeShields," and I'm like, "Yo, who's that?" And then like he showed me, I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah, man!" Like, I just know you've been fucking with us for a long time, man. So absolutely. I definitely appreciate that. I want to talk about your fit though.
Okay.
Cause it was like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got one of my favorite hoopers on your shirt. So talk to us. Cool. Like, let's do a fit check, man. Okay. What you got on today?
Absolutely. So right here, I got the Endure shirt with Allen Iverson on it.
Yeah.
These will actually be dropping. This will be the next drop, actually. These are being printed as we speak.
Okay.
Pants are from Represent Clothing. Socks, you already know. They're Endure. Hello.
Yeah.
I should have worn the black ones, but it's all good.
Oh, you got black ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I know, man. My bad.
That's good.
Well, I actually was just on the site the other day. I got to get the red shorts. All right, my bad. Keep going. My bad. What you got?
And then, so these are the first time I wore these. These are Jordan 1 Low green toe.
Okay. Yeah. Those are fire, yo.
I think, this is the first time wearing this. I knew you were going to start doing the whole fit thing. I was like, I gotta try to step out. So I was like, all right, I don't wear anything too loud, but I was like, let me just put these on real quick. So.
Nah, it's cool, man, because the dopest part about like the whole fit check thing is that everyone has their own flavor.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even really matter. Like you can pull up like with fucking nothing, like, well, not just nothing on, but like no sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Like just your feet, and like it don't fucking matter. That's how you get down. It's all about comfortability at the end of the day. But like when I first met you at the show 2 nights ago, I think it was, or 3, whatever it was. You've been here for, it feels like a week.
Fucking 5 years.
Yeah. But I was just so happy to see you, man, because like we've talked online and
crazy
all this stuff, and you've been sending us gear and all that shit, and to finally like meet you, it was like we were cousins or something. You know what I'm saying?
Like long distance ass cousins.
Yeah,
crazy.
yo. You came up to me like, man, I'm feeling so good right now.
Really?
Yeah, you probably remember this. I'm feeling so good right now, man. It's just I love what's going on. Like, I just felt like a lot of passion from you that night, and it was a good vibe, dude.
I freaking hope so, dude.
The thing is, we had a good time. You know what I'm saying? And I think it showed. Shouts to my cousin Chris, because he was buying everyone drinks. Like, I kid you not, when I say he bought everyone a drink, everyone that he came in contact with that night, he asked them if they wanted a drink, and he bought it for him.
Crazy.
He showed me the tab, and I was like, yo.
Oh, I already be knowing.
I was like, yo, what are you doing, dog?
Damn.
Yeah, and he like laughed and ran away like a leprechaun. I'm like, bro, you're fucking crazy.
Gotta roast his ass.
But it was a good time, man. I had a good time.
Absolutely.
I want to get into like your photography, because like I mentioned earlier, I think you're one of like the illest budding photographers
Man,
in the
appreciate
game.
that.
Yeah, no, like I see
Means
the
a lot.
content, and like, you do a good job with adding like besides just the visual aspect of it, whether it's photography or cinematography, you add a story to it, whether it's the music you select or the words from like a speech.
Yeah.
So it's very motivating. It's different than like other things.
Yeah.
Some people just trying to flex.
Yeah.
This shit is like motivating. Like, it makes me want to like get in the gym.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, yo. But I wanna ask, man, like, you've been doing it for like how long? Like 3-4 years?
I think since like officially since 2020.
Okay.
So I got my degree in like film editing.
Fire.
And like honestly, I taught myself everything through YouTube.
Fire.
Yeah,
The
dude.
best teacher,
It's
bro.
the best teacher. I should have went to college. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it was cool. I was doing music videos at the time.
Oh, word. For like
Man.
rappers and shit?
Let me tell you this fucking crazy
Yes,
ass
yo.
story, okay?
Talk to us, man.
And this is when I knew, and this is when I was like, I'm not shooting videos anymore. And now, no basketball, no nothing. I don't want to shoot videos.
Right.
So I was shooting this music video for a homie and then his feature.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. Like nothing new. Went to go shoot, and then he like popped like some pill or something, and I'm like, okay, like yeah. So
it's
like,
that kind of party.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, that's great. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. That's fine. It's totally like, so we went to the riverbed to shoot, right? Second location, and so I do my friends shoot first, like individuals, and then I go to his feature. And then this dude, man, so I'm just like filming like this, right? A little steady cam action. Pulls out a gun on me, starts pointing the gun at me. Yeah, and he starts rapping. And then he kind of like fumbles the gun.
Oh, wow.
Mind you, bro, this whole time I'm sweating. I was like, I think this shit's loaded, bro. Like, I think it's loaded. And then I was like, he finished his verse. I was like, okay. And I was like, hey, like, we could do the finish up together and then we'll dip out or whatever. So after that, I was like, I'm never shooting music videos like ever again.
Bruh.
We did find out that his gun was loaded. Safety was off. And I was like, damn, dude, like that was really like, I couldn't. I was like,
yo, that's a dumb move.
Dumb move,
and
bro.
Because as a gun owner, you're never supposed to point your gun unless you're ready to shoot.
Absolutely.
So that shit, one, that's the dumbest thing. But two, if you're gonna use a gun, everyone in the spot has to know what you're gonna do with it, and everyone has to check it. Cause like I've shot music videos before when I was doing music.
Yeah.
And we've used guns in some of the sets.
Okay.
It wasn't on that tip where we was pointing at the cameraman, but it was like on some cinematography shit, like cinematic shit.
Yeah.
But we made sure that it was unloaded. We showed everybody it was unloaded. We made sure the clip was unloaded. And then even when that happened, we made sure the safety was on if it had one. So yeah, that's a dumb move. I would have stopped doing video. I wouldn't even edit it after that. I'm like, bro, you just pointed a gun at me. I'm done.
I think I have it privated. I may have deleted the music videos because I was just like, I'm over this, dude.
Yeah.
Like this shit. Hell no. So, and plus, like at the time I was doing it like to get paid.
Right.
And I mean, it was like $100. I was like, nah, not worth it. I was like, I'm gonna do something else.
Yeah, it is not worth it.
Yeah,
man.
bro. And like also kind of like at that time, I was done with basketball. So I was just going to school and filming whatever.
Yeah.
And at the time, like, and I'm not sure if a lot of athletes could relate to, when you're just hooping or playing your sport, going to school, and that's all you do.
Yeah.
The moment it stops, you feel kind of like, or I felt a little lost. I was like, kind of like in limbo. Like I just know basketball and school.
Yeah.
No one's really ever talked about what to do after. Yeah, and I'm over here like, I was like, damn, I guess I gotta get a job somewhere. But like, where do I go? And like, I was just working retail. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, but I think I wanted to work in something that I kind of wanted, like I'm shooting and stuff.
Mm-hmm. No pun intended.
Yeah. Yes. Goddamn. Yeah, dude. But I just, it didn't really start until 2020 because, damn, I'm out myself right now. But like, I was on EDD and all that stuff.
What is that?
EDD, like, it's like the money thing. They give you money when you lose your job.
Oh, yeah. Got you.
Goddamn.
My bad.
No,
I don't know.
I wouldn't know either.
No. I was thinking it's like a immune disease or some shit. Like my bad. I was 2020 COVID. I'm thinking diseases and shit. My bad.
No, that's valid. That's my fucking valid.
Okay, so the government cheese.
Yeah. And I was just I bought a PS4. Yeah. And I was just playing video games and staying inside. And there was just one day when I was on Instagram and I was looking through like my homies who do shoot photography and kept going. Yeah. Like sports. I was like, man, like I want to do that. Like my camera's just been collecting dust. Yeah. And I was like, and I do the thing where I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. And then I'm over here playing fucking God of War. And I'm like, and I put it down and I was like, DeShields, like you say you want to do all these things, but it's your fault. Like you're not taking action. You're not taking the steps. Like you're just talking about it. Self-aware. And I was like, so the next day sold the PS4, sold everything. Yeah. Sold the fucking monitor, all that shit. And I was like, all right. So I'm going to give you guys a little secret. So this is what I did when I first started. Oh, let's go. Bro, so what I did was I was on Instagram and on Google at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. So I searched for basketball trainers near me, right? And there's a specific site for trainers, but over like 150 popped up. Yeah. And I looked at every single name up on Instagram or Google. And if you can't find their name, like click on their profile, see what company they work with, whether it's an AAU team, high school, business. And like when you find them, DM them, let them know like, hey, I want to shoot for free. Yeah. Just to kind of get my portfolio going, whatever. And yeah, I DM'd, I want to say within 2 weeks, at least like 125 people. Like maybe like even more than that, but I'm gonna go on the lower end. Damn. And, yeah. So that's a hustle right there, though. Man, I was like, I do not want to work. Like, I mean, I know you have to work a job to keep sustainable at the time. And I was like, I don't want to work at Amazon because that's where I started. Yeah. I don't want to work here forever. So out of those people, 3 hit me back. Hey, man. And said yes. All you need is one lead. Hey. That's telling you. I'm going to give him a little shout out. So shout out to Connor, Jean, Sco, and Hugo. Oh, I still work with Hugo, worked with Sco a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, and it's really about who you know. True. And I think of what like a few of your last guests also mentioned that as well. Like, you just never know who you're going to meet. You never know, man. And you never know who's going to be in the room. Yeah. Or like just the impact that you make on someone or how you make them feel. I think is just like very important. So, just take that into consideration too. Like when you start out. Yeah. Because there was only one person that I've worked with where I'm like, I'm never working with them again. Oh, shit. Yeah. But it was like. Was it the shooter? It wasn't a shooter. Just fuck. It was a trainer, but it was, that was like when I first started, like when I picked up a camera and stuff. Yeah. But other than that, like... It's been smooth sailing. Been smooth. I mean, there's been bumps, but it's like, you got to remember too, like, this is a business. Yeah. And I'm very like, if I'm going to do business with you, I probably have some type of friendship with you as well.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what I've been learning. Like, I have to learn how to separate that.
Right.
So, I mean, it's been going well. So,
but you know what? Like, I feel you got to separate like business and then having like relationships with people,
right?
Which is very true. But sometimes you have to build relationships by kind of being vulnerable sometimes and being genuine. Because I learned that through. Well, when I was doing music, this is the most like this is how I could relate to because it's a creative thing, right?
Right.
So, and usually in these types of fields, there's people that are like, they're hungry. They're like sharks. Like everyone's a shark. I need you for this. You need me for this. Like that's the give and go,
take,
right? Yeah, it's the give and take. So what I decided to do different than anybody else was I'm going to move through with like to be genuine and actually like get to know them first before we work. Because I feel like that's how you one, make doper shit. And two, it's never going to be about the bread. Like the bread's just gonna flow because it's respect at that point. So like I remember I would work with people and I would just be like, yo, let's go get some food. Before we even like got in the lab. Go get some food. Or meet me at this bar. Let's go get a couple drinks. I want to see where your head's at. If we can connect on that level, I already know when we start making shit, we're good. We got chemistry. We're on the same level. So it's funny because I did that, and I don't know if you remember at the show, I did mention like it was hard for me to step away from music because I've created so many friendships, and I felt like I would lose them. But luckily, like all because it was genuine from the jump, when I stopped, they were still there. Like these are my boys, these are like my homegirls. Like we're still rocking to this day. Like
that's fire.
Yeah. So, but I feel you. There has to be like a separation because otherwise people are gonna start taking advantage of you.
Yeah.
So I feel that, man. Do you focus more on like, cause I know you said you hit up trainers and a lot of your content is like people training, whether it's athletes themselves or it's trainers training athletes. Do you ever get involved in the actual game?
Like shooting games
like
and
shooting
stuff?
games and stuff?
Yeah, so the main, let me see. So I the main people I do shoot is Cypress College, like women's basketball.
Yeah.
So I'll shoot their games. But in terms of like a consistent basis, during season especially, it's kind of like, hey, can I hire you for this game, game?
Yeah, it's tough.
But yeah, when it's like something more, how do you say, like continuous or?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Continuity. Yeah.
Damn. It's with them for sure. So
yeah.
But yeah, games and stuff, it's like here and there.
Yeah.
Here and there, yeah. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with that for me. Like I do like routine though.
Yeah.
I like knowing like, hey, this is how many sessions we have. This is what's expected. And it's the same thing every time. Just because it's like, I feel like the more you do something, like anything, like the more you get better at it.
It's just very true, yeah. Consistency.
The flow is just way better. You're like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Mix it up this time.
Yeah, I could tell like when you were shooting us and stuff, it like it was quick, but like you knew how to talk to us.
Yeah.
And we didn't, as stupid as we were, cool. We didn't really feel like like it was we're wasting time or anything. Hell like it was quick. Like we did in like 30 minutes.
Hell yeah.
But we got like 100 shots. It feels like.
Oh, we got over 100.
Yeah,
for sure.
You were snapping for sure.
For sure.
Take us through the process of like from getting the lead all the way up until shooting. Okay. Like what do you like if I came up to you and was like, yo, I need your services. Okay. I want you to shoot me training somebody. Okay. And I live in LA, like in downtown LA. What's downtown LA. How are we talking? Okay.
So usually most of my interactions are through like DMs. Yeah. So I would just ask them basically like, okay, so do you want like mic'd up content with photos or just like a little highlight reel with photos? Yeah. I always include photos because it's kind of just like, I'm already there. Yeah. Might as well take them. Yeah. So but then like choosing between that distance, so downtown LA, maybe hour and a half for me.
Yeah. So you bake that in the price?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Give me that gas
money. Going there and driving back, and then also writing down the mileage of how far every trip is. Yeah. And then also, just kind of like what they want. So, my prices have been changing, thankfully. But once I do, I'll kind of shoot them a package of like a one-time thing, 2 sessions, 3 or 4.
Got you.
And send it to them. Yeah. And like, I'm pretty like lenient, so I'll adjust
based on their budget.
Based on their budget, but at the same time, I think recently too, I've been kind of like, hey, you got to be stern. Like I'll talk to myself and be like, DeShields, like, just say your price. Like people, like you have to. Like I was talking to one of my photographer friends too. He was like, you got to understand, like you have things to pay for. You have to eat too. You have gas. Yeah. And not just that, just like life in general. Like
you got to profit.
Yeah, you got to profit. Like, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Damn. So, sorry, I went off track. But
no, you good.
Yeah, basically shoot them my prices. And then from there, if they agree or not, we'll kind of like start.
Yeah.
But it's very like month to month. So let's say like, one of my clients recently, like we did 1 month and then we took like a month break and then we're going to start again.
Got you.
This upcoming one. Yeah. So it's not like a 3-month thing.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about that. I was like, should I do like a 3-month thing?
Like a retainer, like to make sure it's worth your time.
Yeah. But I mean, for the most part, I think what I'm charging to and what I'm giving, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
So
do you like I'm pretty sure you would do this, but like if they couldn't meet your price point and you want to work with their budget, I would just take shit out of the package. I'd be like, all right, like I could do that, but I won't include this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like, honestly, so the main thing that I actually take into consideration the most is driving. Yeah. Because especially basketball season's coming up. I'm gonna have to drive to LA and then I have to drive to freaking La Palma or something, Buena Park, and then at nighttime, sometimes I have to go to Santa Ana. Yeah. So it's just like a lot of driving.
Yeah, no, it is.
Time, bro.
And if anybody's familiar with Southern California, when you add traffic into these distances, it's time. Time is money, bro.
Yeah, hello. God damn, a lot of for the people in the back.
Yeah, time is money, man.
Telling you.
Like you cannot expect somebody to move for you if you're not going to give them the flexibility to like feel like it's worth it, bro.
Facts. And like also too, so I'm only charging for the shoot. Okay. I'm not charging for editing time or anything like that either. Okay. So it's kind of, so let's say 1.5 hours there and back, right? 3 hours. The shoot, let's say 2 hours a shoot. Yeah. Right? And then editing time, including upload time, can take about 1 to 2 hours, depending on what you need.
That's a whole shift.
Whole shift. Yeah. And I do it for X amount, divide it by that.
But you also got to understand as a creator, because I'm assuming most of the people that are doing this want it for their social. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Otherwise, what are you going to use it for? Yeah. So like they're getting a bag too. Like it's marketing. So
yeah, pretty much.
People are paying a marketing budget in order to return business. So like, I wouldn't be shy about the price at all. Like obviously work with people, you know, but like you like these people are making money too.
Oh, facts.
There's no way that you're going to be, if you can't afford it, you shouldn't be, not yet. Just keep working on your shit.
I know.
Till you can get there. But
I think too, like, I think obviously in the beginning, you're going to have to do shit for free. Yeah. That's like an absolute thing. I mean, you can like be like, oh, can you shoot me gas and stuff? That's fine. But it took me just this beginning of this year when I really started charging more. But other than that, it was like nothing, man. Yeah. So I'm telling you.
Damn. So like
3 years,
you got to recoup.
Almost 4. Gosh, man, it's crazy. But I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it for sure.
I think eventually you'll get to a point where this shit's gonna pay off big time, and then you'll start having like pro teams hitting you up. Man, have you heard of Cassy Athena?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I met her. Yeah, I met her like 6-7 years ago when I was doing like Jordan Nike events. Yeah, and like she is so dope with the camera, and she's like, I don't really know much about her business, but I think she's at the point now where like pro athletes, companies, brands, teams are hitting her up like, yo, we need shots.
Yeah. She's so good, dude. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm telling you. But I think too, I had something in my mind. I totally lost it.
My fault.
Fuck, no, it's okay. I totally lost it. Damn. Oh, okay. Oh, for the pro team thing. So like what I decided actually recently too was I think I really want to stick with JuCo, dude. Yeah. Like I don't want to go NBA. Maybe WNBA, maybe, but I really want to stick with JuCo just because like it just has like a soft spot in my heart. Like,
as a former JuCo player.
Man, you already know. Because, like, you're in the mud, really.
Yeah, man.
In the mud. You're just trying to get out. And I think there needs to be more light shed in that area, too. Not just basketball, but even other sports as well. So, like, even with pricing too, I'm like really considering, I'm like, I'll drop it. Cause when I was in college, bro, I was collecting cans like every day.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Cause my parents didn't want me to work. They just kind of want me to focus on school and stuff. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna collect cans in cause I need to.
Yeah, it's like like a nickel a can or something? Yeah. Or like a quarter?
Yeah, but I'd have bags in the back.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy. But like, so I think I was just thinking recently just to kind of like lower the price for like JuCo players or like athletes.
Yeah.
Just because I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's hard too because I just need to make sure like with my time and all that stuff to kind of make sure I could get there. But, you know, I just want to stick around there in that area.
But I think it'll pay off for you because like there isn't a lot of media surrounding junior college. So if you make that your lane and like the NJCAA like is like, yo, we need someone to like vamp up like our association.
Absolutely.
Would you be down to shoot at the national championships?
Telling you.
Bro, that would be so dope,
It's so
man.
fire. And like the main person I do know, his tag is called JuCo Exposure Network.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. It's so good. And like I haven't been on it in a little bit, but I think this is a great thing to have. And I think we just need more light around that area too.
I agree with you, man. When I was coaching, I used to tell my kids all the time, like, and parents, you cannot like push away the junior college level because your chance of going D1, D2 is very slim.
Yeah.
You have a higher chance of, if you want to play the next level, you have a higher chance of getting to junior college and going through the mud. And you're probably going to learn more about yourself there than you would if you went Division I.
Absolutely, dude. And I'm telling you, like, and I get it too. Like, I'll talk to some players and it is kind of like an ego thing. Like, like I don't want, like all my homies are going D1 and then like I'm going to JuCo. It's like, there's nothing wrong with it at all.
Nothing
like get your fucking feet wet, get some experience and then transfer, do well.
That's dope, man. And I think if you stick to that lane, like I said earlier, you could probably be like one of the sports media people for junior college basketball.
Man,
that'd be dope, man.
That'd be freaking sick.
Yeah,
that'd be sick. I think too. When you say kind of like how you feel about my photos, like they're good and stuff. It's hard to even take like compliments too, because it's kind of like. I think I see all my peers and friends like shooting. Yeah. Their stuff, like to me, they're so fire. Yeah. So good. And I'm not used to like, I think I'm just so like focused on, wow, like their shit's so good. It's very like a comparison game. Yeah. I need to be better at that. But yeah, when I hear it from like outside of that, it's like imposter syndrome in a way.
Oh, no, I feel you on that. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, because my homie, like their stuff is crazy.
Yeah. Let me show you something else.
Yeah, yeah, but it's cool too. It's like a game of like, you gotta really kind of have a chip on your shoulder in a way, but also understand like, just to kind of like be humble about it.
That's the JuCo mentality,
man.
bro.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's a whole mind game.
Yeah,
man.
That's the mentality.
Whole mind game. But
you know what's crazy is like I follow a few sports media outlets. Obviously, Ball is Life, Ball Dogs. They cover everywhere from youth to college, but mainly like the top like high school players, some of the top NBA games or whatever the case may be. But now that I have, I follow you too, so like I'm getting the JuCo stuff in there because I see like when you post Cypress or because of that I'll see like maybe another, which is probably not professional camera, but I'll see like crazy JuCo plays, right? From like the from the game film.
The game film.
Yeah, that's what I'll see.
They're like little ants and shit.
Yeah. So I'll see that shit, right? So like, like it's good though. I really don't see much. Well, I don't know. I'm oblivious, but like I said, man, you could be that lane, man. It'd be dope.
I'm excited.
So you wouldn't, if you got but if they gave you the bag though, would you go pro? Would you shoot pro?
100,000%. Yeah. I would like to be a what's it called? Like someone's personal photographer. I think that'd be cool.
Well,
that'd be sick.
I know you're gonna be gone, but the Aces have they got a job fair on Thursday.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was supposed to go, but I canceled because my cousin's graduating.
Right.
And but next time they do them pretty often.
Please.
So next time,
let me know, please.
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'll have you just gotta drive down or fly, however you want to do it.
Man,
we can go together.
I'll bring a photo book.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, it's funny because I was talking to because I just recently became a season ticket holder for the Aces, right?
Oh yeah.
So I was talking to the PSL manager that was selling me the seats.
Okay.
And I was telling, I was like, yo, you know what's crazy? Because you got to sit there and talk to him for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get the right seats. I'm asking all these questions, and so when we finally like settled on where I want to be at,
Yeah.
Row G, I'll let your boy. I'll see my peoples next season. No, I'm just playing. But I was telling her like, yo, man, it's funny because I actually wanted to do your position. Like I wanted to be your position.
Oh shit.
When I was in college, like I was like when I was learning the sports business, I was like, I want to start there, like selling fucking seats, like the season ticket seats, because you have to keep in contact with these customers. You could relate on sports. You check in with them. I wanted to get to the executive level where I'm actually like at the games and I'm meeting up with my folks and checking in with them like, yo, what's good? What you need?
I think you'd be so good at that,
bro. That shit sounds so fun.
That'd be so chill. Like I think like it's just like your lane. Like your flow.
It's just like taking care of people, man. Just like I'll pull up in my suit looking real important, but I'm just selling. I'm just sales. I'm just fucking sales, but dealing with the executive people, you know?
Yeah. That's so fire though.
Yeah, it's crazy because there's like you know, when it comes to sports business, it's like the lane. There's so many lanes you can go, man.
People, there's a lot. Like after, I wish there was more talk about that too. Like after basketball or whatever you want to play. Yeah. There's so many lanes you could go into. Like
there's
people
so many
don't
lanes.
know.
So you know how earlier we were talking about one of my former athletes, Sakura?
Yes.
So she was one of the only players that would come to me and keep it real about her future.
Nice.
Like I asked her, so what do you want to do? You want to play college ball? She's like, fuck yeah, I want to play college ball. All right, so I was like, so what's the plan after? Because you're not gonna go to the pros. Yeah. You know, I'm just keeping real with you. You're not gonna go to the pros. So unless you turn it the fuck up, but you're probably not gonna play in the WNBA. So what do you want to do after? She's like, I want to be, and this is her fucking answer, right? Yeah. She's like, I wanna be an influencer. Fire. That was her fucking answer. I want to be an influencer. Let's get it. I want to marry an NBA player. It's like, that's what she's like,
write that shit down.
Yeah, it sounds like for sure. So, and it was so real. It was the realest answer I got, right? Aside of like being a doctor or working in this. Yeah. I was like, I know exactly how you need to do this. Like, pick up a fucking camera, you know, start posting a lot. She was already good at that because she tore ACL, so she made videos of it and, you know, spliced it up. Hell yeah. And she ended up being like really popular on the internet. Like she got like a bunch of views and followers, and then I started telling her about merch. Like, yo, you should like start thinking about merch, shirts and all that. So this is back in high school. She's already been I think her 1 year in JuCo. She went the JuCo route. Okay, there you go. Exactly, JuCo kid. Oh yeah. But she's following that shit. So like she's been shooting for like the Drew League. She's the same thing. I saw. Yeah, I was like, let's fucking go, dude. Yeah, and she's like, she just signed to like a managed, I don't know, like a talent agency. Okay. So like they're gonna help her get out there a little bit more too. But like I told her, I was like, yo, stick to this lane, post a lot. And now she's getting her merch together. She's like, she hits me up. She's like, yo, I need the China Connect. Yeah. I need the fucking, which we're gonna get into. I want to talk about that. But I need the China Connects. I need shorts. Facts. I need fucking, she got the wristband. She's about to get some shirts done. I'm like, look at you building your own brand, dude. Hey, and that's the best thing too, especially with like these younger people. Yeah, the best asset that you guys have right now is time. Exactly. She's only 19, 20 years old actually. Man, and I mean, like, I'm not saying that we don't either, but it's like knowing the stuff that we know now. Man, telling you, and there's always people who are willing to help too. Yeah. So definitely reach out. Yeah, 100%. So. Man, I fuck with that, dude. I'm rooting for you. Thank you, bro. I think you're gonna be like bigger than you think. Just keep at that shit. You know what I'm saying? And don't be afraid to turn up. Let's do it. Should we take a little half shot? Yeah, let's do it, man. Right, fuck. I've been waiting. Yo, I forgot let me get the chasers, bro. I forgot the chasers real quick. I have like a family of Hennessy. So I had like the small 200 milliliter of VSOP. And I bought a regular one because I still had some privilege. I didn't even know this was priv.
Man's is out of breath right now. God damn.
Yeah, I ran to the kitchen, dog. So
Jesus.
we're gonna kill this because this is like top
That's fine.
shelf
Yeah,
Hennessy.
Absolutely.
So we'll take a little shot.
First one could be regular. if you
Oh,
want.
yeah,
First
let's
one be
do it, bro.
Just the first one. And then after that, it could be
Yeah,
little,
because we got the
little baby ones.
choose one or shoot one later. So I hope I have stumped you on that game. We'll get into that.
Choose one or shoot one?
Yeah.
Man. Let's see. We'll see, bro.
So we'll see.
The first question, I already know.
Yeah, we already know. I mean, we already know the answer to that. All right, yo. Let's get it. God damn. Yeah, the top shelf Hennessy is always better. Always better. That was VSOP, but
Okay.
privilege. Yeah, that priv. In the Bay Area, man, that's what they drink.
Privilege.
Yeah, priv. Yo, I want to, speaking of Allen Iverson on your shirt, you know, indoor clothing.
Yes.
Get into that because it's very unique in a sports line, in my opinion, and I love it.
Thank you.
And I still, I haven't ordered yet officially. I apologize, but because the hoodie sold out as soon as I decided to get it,
yeah.
and I was like, "Fuck,
No, you're good.
damn!"
You're good.
Yeah, so I'm on it next time it's on. But let's talk about indoor. Why'd you get into clothing?
So I think always in high school, I always wanted to start a clothing brand.
Yeah.
Thing is too though, I'm not like a loud dresser. Super like minimal.
Yeah.
Very quiet. I wear like the same shit all the time. So
I feel you.
I was like, I just want to wear something I could wear all the time, like I already do, and I'm just comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cool. And I'm always in basketball shorts and shit. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I just want to do something where I could like, if I need to go hoop or something real quick, I'm gonna just pull up. So, but I mainly started because I was like, if I start a clothing brand, I just want to make sure the meaning behind it is the driving force of the fucking clothing brand. So, one inspiration that is really big to me from the brand is my parents.
Yeah.
More so my dad, just because he's a little older now. And like, they've never, at least growing up, never really like complained in terms of work.
Yeah.
Like stress, yeah, it comes with it, but it's like, I think they really set a good example of like, even though things are hard, life happens outside of work. Like, you still got to do shit to put food on the table.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Pay your bills, all this stuff. And even on the toughest times, they still knew how to like have their spirits high.
Yeah.
And I was like, what does that mean? Like, what's the word for that? And I like Googled it. I was like, synonyms for fucking all that shit. So I was like, I was going through some words and I was like, okay. I was like, oh, endure. Kind of cool. I was like, okay. And I was like, how can I like switch it up? Or I was going to add like more words to it, like endure something. And I was like, no, I'm going to just keep it like that.
That's fire.
It's fire. But the only thing I added was the 2 dots on the top.
Yeah, yeah.
I found out it was like something German, like the German.
What is that? So, because when we were first presented to it,
Yeah.
because Chris had like showed us, and
Oh, yeah.
we spent like 30 minutes trying to figure out how to say it. We were like endure, like endure, like we would like how you say endure, like we was doing everything, bro. So it's just endure.
Endure, yeah.
Yeah.
But I hear people say like endure.
Yeah,
Yeah, like my fucking, some of my friends would be like, hey, that's endure over there, that's endure. I'm like, bro, what? So like, however you want to say it, go for it. But yeah, as long as you know the message, like,
yeah.
it's a fucking long ass message on like the statement t-shirts and hoodies.
Yeah, I love it. That's why I
Man.
wanted the hoodie so bad.
Man, I might have a 2XL left in gray. I don't know if you want that though.
Yo, there's no way I'm gonna fit it to it.
I know.
That's just gonna
That's
be
what I was
crazy.
like. I know. That's all I have
respect
left.
it. Are you gonna put some like back on or what? I can't say. The hand's hitting already.
The next one I'm gonna do is it's like this like jade green hoodie.
Oh, say less.
Come on, man.
Green's my, and for the people that think I'm it's new. Green's like my new favorite color right now.
Really?
Yeah. So
Actually,
I've been rocking
same.
with the green.
The fucking Miami green right
yes,
there.
this shit's fire.
I've been really like loving that color lately.
Yeah, like green
So
is my
nice.
shit, man. It used to be my favorite color as a child, but I
Hey.
switched it up because I thought it was like
Weird.
not cool. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I love green.
Hell
Green's
yeah, bro.
color of money, man. Color of life. So, but yo, I'm gonna get that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just hold, like, don't even hold.
No.
Just, I'm going to be on time as a real customer, and I'm going to purchase that shit.
Okay. Take your word for it. But actually, sorry, I didn't mean to. My next for the winter would be that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready, dog.
Shit, I'm ready too.
Take my fucking money, bro. So, like, the process of creating clothing, because I know it's like a athletic wear, but also it's lifestyle, it's fashionable.
Thanks.
Like, when people see the cuts of the t-shirt, it's different. But it's definitely something you could rock to the gym, to hooping, but also like go out and like kick it.
Yeah.
I love that shit, right?
Hell yeah.
Because when I was coaching, I was in athletic gear all the fucking time.
Man.
So I needed something where I can go to the club or go to the bar right after practice, right? So I wish Endura around when I was coaching.
Hell yeah.
Because that shit would have been clutch. But so I want to talk about, because I know you manufacture in China.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about China?
I love China, bro.
Yeah, because I'm like changing my whole. I remember like the whole, the sweatshop shit and all that.
I get it.
But which I understand, it's still fucked up in my opinion. I'm not trying to support that, but what I do fuck with is China. They are fucking professional.
Oh yeah.
They will get you your shit like clean, packed.
Yeah.
The sizing on it.
And the price is
Prices amazing. The quality is just as good as US made shit.
Telling you.
Like the only thing I had an issue with China when we're doing like our merch is the time it takes to ship. Do you have issues with that or what?
Yeah, I think I just kind of learned, just accept it, like out of everything in terms of shipping, especially if I want like the cheapest one, it's going to be at least a month.
Yeah.
Like, but if I want the fastest, obviously the more the cost is like crazy sometimes. But I mean, I could wait a little bit. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm not in a rush, but if it's something like more urgent, I mean, you gotta, but depending on what it is, you gotta be able to pay like $300, $400, $500 maybe.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy
though.
to get it to ship faster.
And I was like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah. But the price points, like, it's almost like $7-8 difference on
Compared to here.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
like it's crazy.
I know. And that's another thing too. Like in the beginning, I was contemplating like, should I just do like blanks out here and then screen print out here? Just because I know people do like the produce in LA or like made in LA type of shit. And like there's nothing wrong with that, but it's at the same time, it's like go to Zara, look at the tag.
Yeah.
Everything's made in Bangladesh, dude.
I was about to say that.
Go to Forever 21,
yeah.
like Tilly's, whatever. Just look at the tag.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Nike's made in China.
Yeah.
Well, fact check that, but I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, they have stuff in Indonesia, China.
all that.
I've seen, the shoes are made in China for sure.
I'm telling you, like, it's, I'm not saying, like, you could get good quality as well. I think you just have to make sure, like, your approach in terms of kind of like look up terms like your tech pack, things like that. Also, like, there's so much things I feel like you just have to research before you start.
Yeah.
But the best way to learn is if you just start in general and just failing.
And just learn,
And learn, just fuck it.
For the people that don't know, what's a tech pack?
A tech pack is kind of like, So for example, like I have a t-shirt tech pack. So it's kind of like my measurements for my t-shirt, the fabric, the color, just little details like that. It's all in one.
Got you.
One form,
like
or
one
even
sheet,
multiple forms. Yeah. If you really want to get nitty gritty in that.
But that's the crazy thing is that even though there's a language barrier, I feel like there's no language barrier because you could send that. Yeah, and then they'll like
figure it
they
out.
understand exactly what you look. It's almost like they got swag over there.
Dude.
Like they understand what you're trying to do.
They're so good.
It's super dope, man. It's funny though because I was talking to Chris at one point because he does some stuff manufactured in China.
Yeah.
And, I brought up the whole, like, the sweatshops and all that. And I was like, yo, man, I don't want you to, like, not work with China no more, but I think we should take a trip and go visit the factory that's making your shit and take a look and see if they're doing things morally right.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm sure not every single place there is just treating people bad or treating
Absolutely
kids
not.
bad or however they do it.
And I know people have visited their manufacturers.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like totally cool. It's like if you're visiting Portugal, like it's the same thing. You're just in China.
Yeah, but also that's their like way of life. A lot of people know like that. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get paid. It's either this, I'm gonna do that, and get paid the same.
Yeah.
It's like communist country, right? So
Yeah,
no matter what
yeah.
I do, I'm gonna get paid the same, right?
Facts.
So, yeah, man. I'm a big supporter of China manufacturing, and people are probably gonna hate me for this, but yo, it's helped us, man. Our stuff is like, I explained on the last podcast, at FMP, but we just had the show. We had all this merchandise, and everything that came locally was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
It was like they didn't print on the right shirts. They gave us different shirt blanks. It wasn't on time. It was just a lot of issues. And then the China shit comes in, and it's the right quantity, the right sizing. Everything's packaged already. It's not just thrown in a box that has no top.
Yeah.
It has the side, like everything was ready.
Yep.
Like all we had to do was sell it. I was like, bruh.
It's a way to go, dude.
Yeah.
It's a way to go. And like, don't get me wrong, like it is a lot of research and learning, but it's totally worth it.
Oh, 100%.
Totally friggin' worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
So if you're looking to up your game with the merchandise, and if you're cool with it, check out China, man.
Check out
I know
China.
I'm probably losing some followers,
I know.
but wait till you get the
bro.
bag after you spend something. That
Man.
you're gonna be like, damn, I kind of fuck with that.
Telling
What's the? How do you separate like being creative in using the camera and then also trying to find time to come up with new designs for your clothing brand?
Honestly, man, and that's another thing too that I need to work on is just like time management.
Yeah.
Because I honestly will work on Endure when I have some free time in between editing.
Gotcha.
So like, let's say I'm uploading a training session for like on Google Drive or whatever, right? Hour 15.
Yeah.
Upload time, right? And I'm not going to use my computer because that shit already sounds like a fucking rocket ship.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, you know what? So this time I'm going to do some stuff I need to get done, like laundry or whatever, real quick. And then also post something for Instagram, post something for Endure. And then I could like design something too.
Yeah.
If I have that time as well. So I'll find pockets of time in between, but there's never really time that I set aside.
Yeah.
Like think about it. But this trip I got to, which was really nice. But yeah, I just need to be like on a real schedule, bro.
A little bit more routine.
I'm very like on the go. Like if I can, someone hits me up for a shoot, like I'm there if I have time. So unless you're like my retainer client or we have something going on, yeah, it's very like on the go.
Hey, that's fire, man.
Hey.
If that's how you get down. That's how you get down.
It is. I mean, it gets done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I just need to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just need to learn.
I'm a big fan of Indoor, man, and I can't wait till like you get more product in
Man.
them hoodies. That's like,
Bro, I know.
You remember I hit you up for that shit?
I was like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
already run out, bro.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know, man. Fuck. It's
No,
all
I have
good.
the black crew necks. Do you like crew necks?
I fuck with crew necks.
I don't really fuck with crew necks. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm more of a hoodie dude.
Me too.
But like if I'm gonna go to like if I'm gonna go out,
Yeah,
like I'll rock the crew neck.
gotcha.
You know, it's a little it's a little cleaner.
I feel like my neck gets hella cold. So I like the hoodie.
Well, I
like
do
the
this.
hoodie.
I do this with the crew neck.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to put. I'm thinking it's a pocket,
Yeah.
like a hoodie.
Yeah.
So I always do this with the crew neck because I think there's
What do
a
you do
pocket.
after? You're like, oh shit.
No, yeah, I'm just like, oh, shit. Yeah. I'm not wearing a hoodie.
God damn.
Yeah, no, we'll talk, man. But I really
Absolutely.
want to support the brand. So
Appreciate you.
yeah. Yo, let's get into choose one or shoot one. I know you listen to the podcast, so you probably know how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But basically, I give you two names or two things, and you decide what you like better.
Cool.
There's really no context.
Cool.
If you can't decide, or if you choose both, then we take a shot.
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
All right. Get it.
Probably know the first one. Allen Iverson or Steph Curry.
Dude, Allen Iverson, dude.
That's all day, man. We ain't gotta explain.
Honestly,
we have to?
like I get it in terms of like stats and shit, but man, Allen Iverson is just a different beast. He changed.
Yeah.
They both changed the game in
did.
different ways, but it's like he really changed the culture.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I think people respect how Iverson changed the game more than they respect Curry, just because not everybody is like Curry when it comes to the jump shot.
Facts.
But people think they are.
Yeah.
So they're like just throwing shit from like half court.
Yeah.
They're not really shooters. But AI was like the fucking hungry, like if you want to play like him, you got to play you got to play next to the rim.
Facts.
Because he did it all. He was a 3-level scorer, just like Steph is, but AI was definitely around the rim more than I think Steph is.
Man, AI, bro, it was just so, mind you, when I was growing up, I never really actually started watching basketball until college.
Right. Oh, shit.
Because all I knew was just like playing.
Yeah.
And then
it's
like
just like my players, man.
Yeah. Like I just would hear my dad like while watching it, and I'll go over there and then like I'll go back to my room or something like that. But like I would watch highlights on YouTube of him all the time. There was like this DVD called Ankle Breakers Volume 1.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, it's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I still have it. I still have it. That shit is fire. I memorized his whole segment. I'm like, bro, like the Michael Jordan fucking crossover shit like that. Yeah. Oh my fucking God.
He did it twice. Bro. He set him up, testing him, and then he did it again.
It's like,
but
damn.
This is how ill Jordan is. He almost blocked it.
He was hella close.
Yeah, he was.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know.
And both MJ and AI were beasts at defense too, man. So,
and I feel like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
go
ahead.
I feel like AI too, like, Steph is tough, but AI is just a dog.
Yeah.
And I miss that like grit and like just like don't give a fuck attitude and like I'm here, bitch. Like,
yeah, that's
sorry. Okay, like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, dude.
I can tell you this, man.
Fuck.
From what I've heard from like pro ball players, they always say like those two, you don't want to guard them. They hate guarding Steph. They hate guarding AI.
Facts.
You know, because they're like batteries, bro, that never run out. You know what I'm saying? And they're both good. So, but yeah, AI's the GOAT. Just had to put that out there.
Yeah.
All right, Shaq or Nikola Jokic?
No.
Old school, new school.
I know. I like Shaq. I do. I don't know.
Shaq is fire.
I think also just because like the games that I did watch, like I was just so amazed by him. I'm not saying I wasn't amazed by Jokic, but it's just like it's just different. I don't know how to explain it. The back in the day Hoopers, it was just a different type of feel. It
was vicious.
Yeah. Like when people say they're out for blood, it's like, are you really? Because I don't know. I feel like back in the day, they were just more like, just more aggressive with it.
Yeah, I feel like fights broke out more back in the day.
Yeah, and there was like no flagrants and shit.
Yeah, nah, you just fucking just played.
Yeah, it was very like no blood, no foul type shit.
Yeah, especially with Shaq, man. That motherfucker try to block your head. Like he's just like, fuck this, boom.
I know.
But the thing is with Jokic too, that I think is in terms of the new age, because I think he's great, just like Shaq
absolutely.
is. But the fact that he could shoot the ball,
it
just shows you how like transformational that position became, the center position. It's still a back to the basket position.
Yeah.
But like now you're deadly if you can start on the wing. Like Embiid can start his play on the wing, bro. Like Shaq wasn't doing that.
No, absolutely
you
not.
know, but if he did, he was messing around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might hit a three occasionally. But like the center position is definitely transformed. But I am a bigger fan of Shaq than I am with Jokic for sure. Yeah.
I think also too, bro, like Shaq's just like for the people.
Yeah, 100%.
He's a fucking DJ, dude.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yo, so one of my boys, Neek, shouts to Neek, he was supposed to come to the show, but he hits me up. He's like, yo, I can't come to the show because so-and-so's doing a stream and Shaq's going to be on it.
Damn.
And they want me to stay on for one of my records so that they can review it live with me.
Wow.
And I was like, damn, with Shaq. So he had posted, and I was like, dude, this motherfucker Shaq really is involved in the music like that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's super dope, man. I fuck with it. Shouts to Shaq, man.
Shout out Shaq.
All right, Kobe or Mike?
Okay. I want to say... I'm taking a shot.
Yes, do it, man.
No, I'm not doing this.
Cause you're
on my head and shit.
Are you a Laker fan?
So I was only an Allen Iverson fan. Never a team fan because I don't like confrontation.
Yeah, I feel you.
But like, and I feel like I never watched enough to like say like my team's better.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Have you been to a Laker game?
No, only Clippers, dude. Only Clippers, yeah. Clippers, and then I think that was it. I think I went to a Sacramento. I went to some G League games because I shot a little bit of G League stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, though,
It's crazy because I was the biggest Kobe hater because as an Allen Iverson fan,
I remember.
you know, they fucking just like a gentleman sweep in 2001. And ever since then, I hated the Lakers and I hated Kobe.
Yeah.
Until his last year. And I started respecting it because I knew like, damn, he is good.
Yeah.
I just never was real with myself about it. Yeah, so I became a Kobe fan his last season.
Man.
And when he dropped 60 in his final game, I was like, bruh, this dude is so good, man.
I remember actually watching the last quarter of that. I said, God damn.
R.I.P. Kobe, man. R.I.P. Woo. Goddamn, bro. Goddamn. All right, LeBron James or Magic Johnson? It's crazy because you probably heard some of these, but it's hard. It's like
It's still
now that you're in the hot seat.
different. It's fucking different. I want to preface that I haven't really watched much of both. I've watched obviously more LeBron,
Yeah.
but dude, I'm gonna have to say fucking LeBron.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna have to say LeBron. But I love Magic Johnson. But just knowing what LeBron has done and watching him do it like throughout the years, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty amazing. But Magic Johnson though, he was fire.
Yeah, no, Magic was a beast. I always feel like if his game wasn't cut short, due to HIV or AIDS, whatever the one it was, I think he would have been probably one of the best like players ever.
Absolutely.
Because he was just so at his size to play all 5 positions at any moment in time.
His
dimes were crazy. You know what I'm saying? He came up in the Larry Bird era, like mixed with a little bit Michael Jordan, the Pistons. Like, yo,
Larry Bird, bro.
Yeah,
that man is different too.
He is, man.
You watch that documentary of his?
Yes.
God damn.
Dude.
He only said hoop family.
Yeah. Bro, the thing with Larry Bird, bro, is like he was like he wasn't scared of nothing, man. And like when you have like a player like that, it's almost hard to guard or hard to like deny his talent. You know what I'm saying? And then he was a dog too, bro. You know, dude.
And when I found out, because I didn't know about the game where was it his back or something like that? It was all fucked up.
Yeah, his back was fucked up. Yeah,
some shit like that. I was like, dude. And if you've ever hooped or played with a back injury before, it's not a fucking joke, man.
No, that shit's tough.
That shit sucks, dude.
Yeah.
So like, I already know.
My back's fucked up, man. I can't even do simple tasks. You know what I'm saying? None of us play basketball.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
All right, Kyrie Irving or Dame Lillard?
In terms of like PGs, dude, man, bro.
The only thing that separates them is the ring. That's it.
Game time.
Yeah. Dame time. Kyrie's clutch too, and man, they both. I think Kyrie's got better handles. I think the ball's more on a string. But I mean, hey.
Okay, goddamn. I would have to choose Kyrie, honestly.
Yeah.
I almost was not gonna, but something about Damian Lillard though, like I like the way he plays too, and I think he's I'm not saying Kyrie is not reliable, but he's just so like when that clock is winding down, like
he wants the ball.
Yeah, and I personally just love that. Yeah. I'm not saying Kyrie won't, but man, Kyrie's handles are fucking stupid.
It's insane.
I'm like, you're wild. Like I don't know. But some of the stuff, it reminds me of kind of like when Steve Nash used to play as like a magician, like a fucking magician and shit.
Yeah, it's like easy, like it's fluid, it's on a string. I really don't know how to explain it either. I just know that Kyrie, it's effortless when he has the basketball.
Facts, man, yeah, and I like it. Man. I like it. Fuck.
All right, Dwayne Wade or Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Man, okay. I'm sorry, but like when he was on the Bulls, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
He was like one of the first point guards to like that I've seen. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on this, but the way he played above the rim.
Yes.
You know,
I've never seen that before ever.
Yeah, like
I don't even think.
And it's not on a fast break. Yeah. This is like a 5-on-5 setup, and he gets the ball and he's just going straight up and yamming on people, dog.
Telling you, I mean. Yeah, I love Derrick Rose. I mean, if it wasn't for his injuries too. Yeah. Is he still injured or?
No, he's good.
He's good now. I don't really keep up.
He's playing in Memphis.
Yep.
I think I don't think he had an injury. Yeah, if anything, it was minor, but like an ankle or something. But he's good.
Okay, good. Man, I honestly just remember, because I would obviously watch highlights too, but I was like, wow, this dude is like, he's literally like freaking nature, low key,
explosive,
just fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's nasty, man. I fuck with Derrick Rose. I'm actually a big Dwayne Wade fan, so yeah, I had to go on the Dwayne. But you can't deny Derrick Rose's talent, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it kind of reminds me of Brandon Roy, who played for the Trailblazers. He was a point guard, and he was a monster too. But his whole career got sidelined with his injury. I think he had a knee injury. And just never came back to the game, man.
Always the fucking knees, man.
Bruh.
Telling you.
The shit sucks, man.
I know, man.
And then for women, because I coach women's basketball, every season we have someone tear their ACL.
Yeah.
I almost had to question myself, but I guess it's the anatomy of a woman's body.
Yep.
They're more susceptible to tearing their ACLs and MCLs.
Yeah, dude. I know. That too, man. It really like takes into account, like outside of basketball, you gotta take care of your body, bro.
Yeah, you got to.
Even like what you eat and consume and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking a lot. And rest.
Yeah, a lot of rest, man. Like,
shit.
Don't be wasting them reps, man. Let's go to women's basketball a little bit. Sue Bird or Diana Taurasi?
Damn, dude.
Team Taurasi.
I know. I think I gotta go with Taurasi, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was watching some clips of her actually before this.
Yeah.
Man, she's crazy. She's crazy. Sue Bird, I watched her in person versus the Sparks.
Yeah.
I mean, she's good too, though, but man.
She's a beast in college. Well, both were.
They both were, but Taurasi, fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. She knows what's up, man. She knows what's up, man.
Fuck. Yeah, I like Taurasi better, not gonna lie.
Fire.
Yeesh.
Sabrina Ionescu or Kelsey Plum?
Sabrina Ionescu.
I
know. I think
I'm a fan of Sabrina too.
Yeah,
I like both.
I like both. No, I'm a fan of both. I know this is like not a good reason, but like I got to really see her in person play.
Yeah,
bruh, she's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I know you can watch her on TV and stuff, but it's like watching a whole game versus watching highlights is way different.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I think she's a beast. And I also recently bought her shoes, so.
Yeah, you got the ones. Yeah.
I got the Sabrina ones. Those are tough.
They're dope, man.
I know, man.
Yeah, I fuck with Sabrina a lot, man. I watched more of Sabrina when she was in college. Kelsey, I just kind of watched her more in the pros because I heard about her when she was in Washington.
Yeah, she's tough.
She had like the highest points in a career. And she was a dog there. But I like Sabrina's game. Like it's... man, when it comes to the pick and roll, dude, like she's so hard to guard in the pick and roll. Like she knows how to use it so well. She can do everything out of the pick and roll, and she can shoot the ball well. Yeah,
I feel like that's like the best too. Sorry, this is super random, but like playing pick and roll, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. I feel like this is such a fire ass like 2-man game.
It is, man. It's my favorite.
It's my fucking favorite. Everyone, I'm like. Get out the fucking, like, go on the other side, bro. Like, we're gonna
be ready to shoot the ball, man.
Yeah, dude.
Give me some options, man.
I know.
I fuck with the pick and roll, man. That's like one of my favorite things to do when I play and like when I teach the game.
Yeah. What
like
position were you when you played?
I played the 1 and the 2.
Okay.
I wasn't really a fan of playing the 1.
Okay.
I like Allen Iverson so much. I wanted to play on the wing.
Yeah.
You know, just because I wanted to get the ball and go score.
Gotcha.
And as a fan of Jordan, I was like, I want to play a 2 guard.
Gotcha.
I'm small, so like it's tough because like most like 2 guards in high school are like 6'2", 6'3", or higher, right?
Yeah.
And I'm over here 5'7".
I mean, hey, do what you gotta do.
Nah, man, I was hooping, man. Like, I wasn't the best, but I definitely was playing around the rim.
Hell yeah.
I had some bunnies, you know what I mean? So
telling you.
I had a jumper.
Okay.
But that was it.
Yeah.
Really too much else, man.
Okay,
I took some charges.
Hey.
Kept me in the game.
Bro, defense though? Come on now.
Yeah, man. I pride myself on defense because I knew if I was going to get in the game, like I could lock somebody up.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was like, I used to like love if like the best player on the other team caught me on a switch because I'm like, bro, you're not going to get by me.
I love that. I think taking pride on defense is like, and again, I didn't learn that until college. Like taking pride on defense is fire. Like knowing your teammates locking their ass up And we're like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, it gets everyone hyped, man.
Bro, yeah. And like getting that two side, like you cut them off. We're like, it's like almost as good as an and one. Like, oh shit.
I used to burn so much energy on defense, bro. And just dive for the ball and shit. That when it came to offense, I was just like passing that bitch. Like,
I was like on the wing, like heavy breathing and shit. God damn.
I used to try to get as many rebounds as possible, man. Like,
oh my god.
If I had that mentality, I always used to tell people, man, if I was at least 6'1", I probably would have been an animal.
If I was at least 5, I'm like 5'3" and 3/4.
Yeah.
I just say 5'4", fuck it.
Yeah.
But, like, but if I was like 2-3 inches like taller, I could have got more money in my scholarship.
That's crazy to think about that, right? Just like shit that you have no control over,
people
right?
People don't fucking think, and like also maybe like 0.23 more on my GPA. I got some more money, man.
Yeah, dude.
You got your shit together in the classroom. There's a reason why you're in school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Like academics mean something still.
I know.
Yeah.
I wanted to message. They say that message out loud before I forgot.
Yeah. Hour and a half in. I'll make sure. Hey,
gotta mention that.
School's important, guys.
My fault. Go ahead.
All right, this is like new school, kind of old school.
Okay.
Asia Wilson or Candace Parker?
All right. I got to take a little half shot. Look at that, dude. Also, too, like most of these players and stuff, like I just don't watch them enough. I just go off of like how I feel about them, not their stats and stuff.
It's cool. There's no context to this. It's really just like who you feel who you fuck with the most. You know what I mean?
On my fault.
But they are like, both of them are respectfully like the top players in their position. So
The last game I watched at the Sparks was with, who stood out? I think it was Erica Wheeler. I don't know if you heard of her.
Erica Wheeler, yeah.
Man. I would love to be her personal photographer.
Cheers. All right. We're going to switch over to a little bit of music. Jay-Z or Drake?
Oh, fuck. God damn it. All right. I'm sorry. I gotta go with Drake, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Drake. I'm sorry. Yeah. I never really listened to Jay-Z like that, but I know he's so dope.
Yeah.
But Drake, come on now. Hair tied, whatever the fuck that lyric was. Man, that was the first song I ever heard of him, and I was like, wow, he's really good. And he just kept blowing up after that. And he's an actor.
Yeah.
And he's funny. I don't know.
Yeah, they're definitely two different types of like rappers, but they're both skilled rappers. They're both big. They're both like they got their money in places that's building. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Hov is definitely more legendary.
Oh, facts.
Because Brooklyn's got the library with. Have you seen that?
No.
So the Brooklyn Library is having a Jay-Z exhibit. So they have all like a lot of his like this is how like old his music is. It was still on reels.
Damn.
Yeah, like movie reels, but it's for audio.
Wow.
So they have those masters in there. They have some tapes.
They have in there?
Yeah, they have all that shit. And then when you go in, the library cards that you get right now when you sign up are like Jay-Z album covers.
All right. That's fire.
Yeah, and they got his lyrics like written on the walls.
Yeah.
Like on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, they got creative.
Shit. Yo, they went in.
Okay.
Yeah.
As they fucking should though. Come on
man,
now.
He's one of the GOATs. And I'm saying that carefully because I'm a big Nas fan. I know people listening to this that are waiting for me to say Jay-Z's the GOAT. But he's one of the GOATs. Yeah. I'm going with Hov because I listen to Hov a lot. I was a big New York fan, a New York rap fan growing up.
Okay, gotcha.
And if you ever get a chance, man, you should go back and listen to Jay-Z shit.
I should. Honestly, send me some stuff because I just honestly, it's just what I hear on the regular. So I just hear Drake, so I'm kind of like, I fuck with it.
I'll send you some shit. I'll even send you like a bunch of different kinds of playlists.
Please,
You can just press play.
I know Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh yeah, I gotta show you some shit.
Like you fucking dweeb.
I gotta fucking show you some shit. This question's unfair.
Give my back.
This question's unfair.
That's what I was like, oh, I don't know.
But I wanted to like ask that question because I know you're a little younger, but not that much younger. But you kind of missed a lot of like the early like 90s rap music.
Yeah, pretty much.
So and you grew up more into the Drake era.
Yeah, dude.
You know, so I kind of knew you were gonna lean towards Drake.
Yeah. And too, like, I'm technically like the only child. So I was just like kind of by myself.
Yeah.
So I didn't really start listening to music like that till high school.
Yeah, I feel you.
Man, see, I'm just sheltered.
Nah, I feel you. Dude. Okay, here, this a little something might be more like your wave, your era. Mac Miller or Nipsey Hussle? You know I had to ask this question.
I know, that's a good one. I wouldn't even thought of that. Damn, okay.
They're different rappers, but just respectfully because of what they've done to the game and short-lived.
I would have to say Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like I also listened to his music a little bit too growing up, but also like for the community, it just has how he was as a person and his impact. Like, man, like rest in peace to both. But like, man, when Nipsey passed away, bro, like everybody was so like, it just felt like not dead, but you could just feel the energy was just not.
It was gone.
It was gone, man. And like, I wasn't able to go to like when they were doing like the ceremonies and stuff. But yeah, like it was just, I think it was beautiful that everyone was coming together. Yeah. Just to like kind of celebrate him. And even like cops and shit. They're like, yeah, man. They're like, what? Like they had I think I was watching an interview, but the guy who checked his ID was like, he had to like double check. He's like, is this really him?
Yeah. Because at the time he was trying to blend the police with his community and show that not only are police all bad, but neither is the community. Not all of it is bad. So they were just trying to like
do some good shit. Yeah,
trying to do some good shit, man. And it was short lived. And man, when both passed, bro, I was touched by both because I was a fan of both. Definitely Nipsey hit me a little harder because of what he was doing like outside of music.
There you go, yeah.
And
you went to his thing, right? Or was that tripping?
Yeah. I went to it was like I want to say a week after the funeral procession, I went to the Marathon clothing store. Yep. Just to kind of pay respects.
Of course.
And because I'm right there, man. I'm out of, Yeah. And it's surreal, dude, to like go there and see it. To go there and like it's like, damn, it's real.
I know, man.
You know what I mean?
It's so, I don't know, it's super crazy. I don't know the story, but like the actual story, but what I've heard is like it was someone like from his area that knew him or something.
They know each other, and I think from what I understand it was just some bullshit. Like the dude that shot him, I guess Nip lost respect for him because he called him a snitch or something.
Ah, man.
He did something like that, and the dude like felt mad disrespected, and he came back and killed him, man.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
It is, dude.
Know. It's super sad, but like, yeah, man. But yeah, for me at least, I would say Nip, but Mac Miller though, he's amazing as well, man.
Yeah, man.
He's amazing as well.
Yeah, like I was actually just listening to his albums like 2-3 days ago. Yeah, I was just spinning them just because you could. It's crazy how when people pass, like musicians, and you listen to their music, it's almost like they kind of like knew their time was coming.
That's kind of fucking wild.
It's weird because you hear it and then you just like, man, did he know? It's almost like he was like trying to get every message out before they passed.
And like also too, like just on the listening part, like, I'm just like, wow, like it feels like they're here still a little bit. And man, I don't know. It just reminds me to be grateful, really.
100%.
Like, seriously, man. Like, literally, like, live every day to your fullest. Yeah. As cheesy as it is, like, please do.
True, man. Like, it could be gone tomorrow. You're done.
Honestly.
So you don't get a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Knock on wood real quick.
Yeah, for real. All right, J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
Oh, okay. Okay. I would say J. Cole for me. Okay. But Kendrick is crazy. Kendrick is wild.
Crazy, yeah.
He's fucking, and honestly, there was some like TikTok memes and stuff on Kendrick. But it didn't make me not like him.
It's funny shit.
It's just funny shit. But his bars are fucking wild. Like, how he uses his voice, all that stuff, what he speaks about is real. But also J. Cole does as well.
Yeah.
And like, I just like J. Cole's approach a little bit better.
Yeah.
In terms of his sound, that's it.
Yeah.
But in terms of bars, they're both crazy.
Yeah, they're both crazy. Yeah, I think like I like J. Cole because he's a very nostalgic rapper. He reminds me like he could have blew up in the 90s. And then K. Dot, to me, I like his sound because it's very jazzy.
Ooh, that's a good way to put it.
It's very storytelling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like let me rephrase that because they can both tell stories. But when Kendrick does it, it's cinematic. It's almost like you can envision it. And you can tell by his music videos. They're always like...
His music videos are fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're like movies.
Yes,
mini
absolutely.
Movies. So I'm a big Kendrick fan. I was a J. Cole fan at first. I'm a fan of both, but I was a hardcore J. Cole fan.
Okay.
And then I slowly became like a big Kendrick fan. Because I always told myself like the way Kendrick moved through the game, if I had that chance, I probably would have moved the exact same way.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Damn,
Just that, that mysterious, like, he's fire.
Yeah.
When he drops music, you're going to want to listen to it.
Facts, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Shouts to both of them, man.
Shout out to both of them. Love them.
All right, Kanye West or Pharrell Williams?
Kanye.
Kanye fan?
Don't come for my neck, but yeah, Kanye, bro. Okay, also, Pharrell's good.
Yeah.
I didn't really listen to his stuff, but I feel like for Kanye, even though I didn't listen to him as much either, when I would hear his music, I'll go out of my way to be like, let me check him out.
Yeah, yeah.
Like with every artist that we've said, I've been like, oh, Jay-Z, like I'm gonna check him out. Like I've done that, but I think Pharrell was the only one that I probably didn't.
I got to show you some Pharrell joints. Now, a lot of it is more like on a production level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it fair, and I'll send you some joints that Kanye produced.
Yeah.
And I'll send you some joints that Pharrell produced.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there was some songs when I found out Pharrell produced it, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, he's fire, man.
But for Pharrell, like, I love, like, especially now, like, his fashion stuff. I don't know. He's just so dope. Like, as a person, his skincare is crazy.
Crazy. I use it.
Man, you use it?
Yeah, I use it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get on
That's
that.
why my skin kind of good.
Yeah, bro. I've been fucking up.
It's like, and it's made of rice, bro. I love rice. Come on, man.
Come on,
the
man.
cleanser's made out of rice, dog.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Shit. Yeah, but Kanye, man, I know. I just love his stuff lately, bro.
Yeah, I feel it, man. Hard work or talent?
Hard work. 100%.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Hard work beats talent, and talent don't work hard.
God damn. Yeah, hard work for sure.
Yeah, but also you can say like, man, if you really talented, something you ain't got to work. I know some athletes that were so talented, they barely worked hard in the gym, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
But I think because I knew I wasn't her. That's not me. I'm not the one doing the plays. I'm like, all right, bro, I really got to try really hard.
Yeah. Filipinos got to work hard, bro.
Telling you. You already know.
We're not blessed with talent.
Yeah.
It looks like it. Motherfucker, we work hard.
Maybe if we sing or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say we sing.
I can't even do that. Shit.
I can't sing either. All right, loyalty or respect?
Respect. Off bat.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that question actually when you first asked it. I was like, man, I think just obviously because of experiences, and I know a lot of people say each one plays together, but I feel like respect because even though like from afar, like you don't always have to like talk or whatever, but at the same time, it's like I respect your grind, what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, but loyalty, like just because with family members too, like they're just some not smart people, and I'm like, all right, bro. So,
I feel you on that.
Yeah, so I think I'm more about like respect for sure.
It's almost kind of like. Man, even though it's family, like your parents are like, man, you better respect your auntie, you better respect your uncle. And then they do something grimy and you're like, bruh.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I'm like, nah, never mind.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
So for sure, respect.
I feel you. Yo, I want to get into like, because you play college ball, so I kind of want to get into hooping.
Fucking go.
I didn't get a chance to look into like too much of like your high school career. But
wasn't that good?
But you went to Cerritos High School.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I saw when I researched you that you played at 2 colleges.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So you started where?
Cypress College.
Yeah. How
Shout
was
out
your
Cypress.
experience there? That was a junior college, right? How
I
was?
loved it.
Yeah, I figured because you're a JuCo.
Fucking whatever the fuck.
Yeah, a JuCo product.
JuCo,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, even my girl makes fun of me. She's like, "You're not in JuCo anymore." I was like, "I know," but like, there's something about it. It's just different. Like, especially with the program at Cypress College too.
Yeah.
At least for the women's basketball team, it's just so. Especially if you're invested, you'll really grow from it. Not just as a player, but as a person. And I think it just helped me a lot. Like one story, like they always kind of take like a team trip.
Yeah.
Once you get the whole team like settled in and stuff. And I think I told you recently, right? I told you guys like, oh, I have alopecia.
Yeah,
so,
you did.
Like,
Yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see, but I have like thin hair and like bald spots and stuff. And I always wore like those football like skull caps.
Yeah.
So throughout high school, I wore that and then like a cap over it. So like never took it off ever. And I always said it was like a medical condition.
Which it was.
It was,
right?
yeah.
It was. When
And
you're
like,
not lying.
And it's like, it's high school, like, and then that time it was, I feel like, that time was just kind of rough.
The kids are mean.
Kids are fucking rude and shit. I'm like, obviously, all right. But I think that was the first time where when I was surrounded by people, like they really showed me, like my teammates and the coaching staff, shout out to them. Like people will really fuck with you because of you. Yeah. It has nothing to do with how you look. It's really how you make people feel and how you treat them. Mm-hmm. And I remember that night I just kind of like took off my hat and shit. And everyone was like, oh shit, you have hair. Yeah. Like, they're like, oh shit. No, they didn't say that, but I'm sure that's what they were thinking. But like, yeah. And I was like, ever since then, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's cool. Like, bro, no one cares, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't even know. Like, right, exactly. Honestly, I just thought that's just how you wanted to rock your hair. Like, no one gives. And it's funny you say that because, like, I always give a fuck about how, like, my hair is, right? Or, like, the haircut I get and all that. And it's like, it's really not that big a deal. Like, Chris used to tell me all the time, my cousin would just be like, bro, you're the only one that thinks about yourself as much as you do. Like, no one is thinking about you like that. Yeah. I was like, fuck. Yes. That's the realest shit ever, bro. So 100%. I feel you though, man. 100%. Like, kids are mean, man.
Kids
like,
are fucking
I worked
mean.
at a high school, man. That shit, I had to talk to a lot of kids that were getting bullied. So,
man, I'm telling you, that's different. Yeah. Very different. And like, but to go back to like the experience at Cypress, not just because of that, but just the community and culture and like the winning culture.
Mm-hmm. Y'all were balling?
Come on, man. Come on, man. And like for everyone else in our what do you call it? Like in our league and stuff. I know they're probably hating, but it's cool. Like I like when I say I'm like one of the number one fans, bro. Like forever. Like it's a sisterhood for sure.
Yeah,
like
that's dope.
No
man.
matter what, and like we always help out in practice and stuff. Go back and help out and everything. Yeah. But it really just especially when league comes around, it's like it's basketball, school, study hall. Yeah. Weight room. Yeah. And like that's it. Maybe you have your weekends. Yeah. Pretty much. But like even then, like you're kind of more locked in, like, all right, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should just stick to eating more clean or drink more water. Like, you kind of start feeding into the routine and, like, really being a student athlete, bro. That shit is crazy. And, yeah bro.
A lot of people don't understand that culture, man, because it's when you're in high school, you have a lot more freedom. You just go to practice for 2 hours, and that's kind of it.
And not a lot of people, like, even fuck with the fucking sport. They're just showing up there because it's, like, extracurricular.
Something to do, yeah.
Yeah.
All kind of good.
And that's totally fine.
It's fine, man.
That's cool. But like even just shit like scouting reports and shit like that. Yeah. Instead of doing my math homework or like during class in college, like I'm writing out all the plays and shit. Yeah. Watching film on the other team. Like I don't know. It's fun, bro.
Is the coach there now the coach that was coaching you?
So she's technically Coach Moore. Shout out Coach Moore. She's the assistant coach. And then now who the assistant coach was when I was playing, she's the head coach. Coach Brittany Imaku. Love her, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a story. My bad.
Yeah, man. Yo, let's get it, man.
So one thing, so she was, when I was playing, she was like the point guard coach, right? Or the guard coach. And I remember the first thing she did when she introduced herself, we're in the circle after practice. She was like, so who's the main point guard here? It's my sophomore year, right? Yeah. Just raise my hand. No hi or nothing. Just, she looks at me, she says, if the team wins, it's your fault, but if the team loses, it's your fault as well.
Yeah.
So like, she basically kind of was like, you gotta fucking step it up. Like, don't be a bitch. Yeah.
No, I
pretty
feel
much.
you, man. Like,
She didn't say those words, but it's like, it's your fault regardless of what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would tell my kids something similar to that. But on my end, so I'd be like, hey, if we win, it's y'all. Like, you guys won. Okay. If we lose, it's my fault. You know, so I always, that way they walk around like, you know, they don't hang their heads too low when we do lose, you know, because at the end of the day, man, the coach has to like provide every answer, even when the players aren't playing their best.
Bro.
You got to switch up the lineup. You got to find a way to talk to them to get their confidence back up.
Did you have assistants or just you?
I had some really good assistants. And then
how many you had? 2? 1?
I had 2. I had one, and then I ended up with 2 great assistant coaches that I actually brought with me when I went to high school, the high school level, and I became an assistant. And I made sure I was the best assistant coach in the state. I'm waiting for my award.
Like, fucking yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Like,
man,
dude. When I was coaching basketball, I'm such a student to the game, right? Like even when I was a player,
100%.
You know, I was sitting on the bench long enough to learn the game. Like,
bro.
I knew all the plays, and when it was my time, I knew everything.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, you know, I was a student.
Facts.
So when I got to the high school level, the head coach I was working for, shouts to Coach Chad Kapanui, I told him, I said, I need to be a sponge, but I'm also gonna like elevate your like program in terms of everything else that you don't have to worry about, like the digital media, making sure the kids are in their classes, discipline, the conditioning, strength and conditioning, everything, you know, creating the tournaments, making sure that we're all set and booked for our trips, like all that, scheduling the games. I was like, yo, we need to hit up Modern Day. Like, I was hitting up all these schools, bro. Like top 10 school, because I felt like we can compete with these teams because we were, you know, they bought into the program, they bought into the system. But man, like, that's the same story, man. I would tell them that shit, man. That's dope.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, and also too, I just want to like a little shout out because I coached 1 year Westminster High School Frosh girls. Oh,
dope.
And me and my friend Barry, we coached our team. It was so fun. At the same time, I was always grateful for my coaches, but that really made me open my eyes. Like, hey, y'all really don't know the time and like effort and preparation that like coaches do for you guys, especially when you love the game and you care about each and every player. Man, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. You gotta really love it, and it's not about the money.
Dude, you gotta you gotta connect. I love the game. You know, and right now I don't really have aspirations to coach. You know, maybe one day, who knows? I'll tell my girl, like, when we have kids and they want to play ball, I'm gonna coach for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take those photos too.
Facts. But yo, you gotta connect me with your coach because I just love to talk about the game. Man, I got so much I could probably share with her that could probably help the team, man.
Y'all would talk a lot, and she's more of a sports person than I am.
Yeah.
So she could talk about basketball and football. She be talking hella shit. So
for real, dude. Like,
she's good, dude.
Yeah, I got some shit, man. That I got some shit in the coaching bag, man. Like, I got some ATOs, which for people that's after timeout. Like, I focused on when I called a timeout. I never called it just because. Yeah. If I called a timeout, there's 2 things that's gonna happen.
What's gonna happen?
1, the defense is gonna change.
Okay.
Or 2, we're about to run a play that's gonna get a bucket.
Okay.
It was never a timeout just to yell at the kids.
Man.
Even if it was like the other team won on the 8-10 on runs. Like, one of the biggest things I would do, and this is a basic like coaching thing, right? So if the coach called a timeout, right? Let's say we're like balling, right? And the coach called a timeout. They're probably gonna draw a play on how to beat our defense, right? Yeah. Say we're in man or in a 2-3, whatever the case may be, right? Yeah. So what the fuck you think I'm about to do?
Fucking switch that shit
I'm about to change the defense.
Yeah. You guys ever press and everything?
Yeah, we did all that. We zone press, man-to-man press, trap press. We had we disguise a lot of stuff.
I love pressing, bro.
Yeah, like,
that's my shit.
Like I said, man, there's so much. I would love to connect with your coach just to kind of like, you know, share some stuff. Cause like, you know, it's just, I learned so much with Coach Cops that like, I need to share that shit. I have so much knowledge with this stuff.
Please, dude, when you guys are ever down during basketball season, I don't know if you ever come, let us know, and then come to a game.
Yeah, well, I'm about
Fire.
to be there a lot this winter.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would love to come catch a game and then
Please.
just meet the coach and then
Yeah, dude. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I'd love to share some plays. I'd love to share like
Something.
some stuff out the timeout. Bro, there was like especially AAU, right? Because a lot of coaches, they don't really coach in AAU.
Yeah.
They're just like they're just skilled, talented players, bro.
Facts.
There are so many teams that we shouldn't have beat, but because of the fact like I just had my girls locked in, and then if it was like 1 or 2 possessions with 2 minutes left, I'm gonna win that fucking game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like
man, bro.
There's so much shit in my bag, dude.
That type of fucking confidence too, because mind you, I just took the coaching thing because it's like they just needed someone to be the head coach. Yeah. And I know for a fact, I was like, I'm gonna just wing this shit. I don't even know.
Sometimes you do, man.
I don't even know, but I mean, we're 8-10. We're technically 8-2. 8-2.
Yeah. But
the 2 of the games, like, they didn't have a Frosh team, so they brought their JV team down to play us. Yeah. So we were 6-4 on paper, but I said, nah, fuck all that. We're 8-2. Yeah. I was like, I don't care what they say.
Yeah,
and
they took that's a forfeit.
Yeah, and I was like, and we almost whooped their ass. I was like trying to gas them up. I was like, man, but that team, bro, they know too. Like they always have a place in my heart too. Because
hell yeah, man.
First and last team I'm ever gonna coach. I'll tell you that much. But
yeah, it's a lot of work, man.
It's a lot of work,
I don't
bro.
blame you, man. It is a lot of work.
A lot of work, but I mean, also sorry, piggyback off that. Yeah. Assistant coaches too, man. Like it just alleviates like how you're saying like you wanted to be the best like assistant coach. I feel like every assistant coach too just has a purpose on the team, and like on Cypress's team, but like it just helps a lot. Yeah, because like not when one person just takes all that like what do you call it? Not pressure, but like information all at once. It's just nice to kind of have different perspectives, outlets. Like, hey, what am I doing wrong? This and that.
100%.
I think it's so far. So yeah, I appreciate all assistant coaches as well.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, man. I'd love to talk to her, man.
Please.
Yeah, there's just I just as a person that loves the game of basketball, I just love talking. And since I can't be around like, or I haven't been able to be around coaches like that, it's almost like it's just all this shit's inside of me, and I'm just like I need to get that shit out. So
I have a question. I was gonna ask you like, have you coached boys as well, or just
I've coached boys too.
Do you like if you were to coach again, would there be any preference, or you're kind of just like whoever?
It would be whoever, but I do like the women's game.
Okay.
It's something about the women's game that a lot of it is off the court. Mm-hmm. A lot of it is off the court because I used to tell my kids is like y'all are basically 3 steps behind everybody else. Yeah. Off top, as soon as you leave school, not only are you you're 3 steps behind no matter what. So you're gonna have to work harder to get paid more. You're gonna work harder to do this. You're gonna work harder to make friends. You're gonna work harder. Period. So like to me, that conversation means a lot more than like sometimes if I'm coaching a men's team. Yeah, facts. You know what I mean. Sometimes with men or boys basketball, I'm almost like have to teach them how to be like solid people, right? Sometimes some dudes already got it, right? Yeah. Facts, but for the most part, you got to teach them, right? So, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Like I can coach either or.
Absolutely. Sure. I was just curious. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah. I could do more my alley-oop plays with the boys though. Oh, I already for sure.
Imagine that'd be crazy. Alley-oop in the girls game. That'd be fire.
We had one.
That'd be fire.
We didn't have one. A team out here had one, and we had to play against it. So I had to do a lot of scouting. Yeah. So I knew how to guard it. So every time I'd see it, I'd call a play, and then she couldn't get off the ground.
There you go.
Yeah, we were boxing out before she even.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I love like when a scouting report just fucking like I don't know.
Oh, like, bro.
When you lock down the best player who scores like 22 a game to 5. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. That shit is fire.
But that was my favorite part pregame was getting the game film and then like just cutting out their plays and be like, all right, y'all, this is what they're going to do here. This is how we're going to guard it. Absolutely. Yeah, this is how this person plays. Yeah. This is how you're going to guard them.
You be more locked in than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Yeah. And everyone is like, sleep.
Yeah, sleep. Or they're doing the...
Yeah, they're doing that.
Like, all right, Tommy, get your fucking head up, dude.
Yeah, exactly, man. Nah, man, it's dope, man. That's dope. Dude. Well, was your recruiting like, did you have to go find your scholarship or were you recruited in high school?
Oh, no. So I was on a club team. And then my junior year, Cypress College came to one of our practices and they talked to me. Mind you, I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna go for basketball, but the moment they approached me, shout out Coach Ford, he was like, we win, but we work hard.
Yeah.
He was like, but yeah, I mean, we'd love to have you try out for our team when like you graduate.
Yeah.
I was locked in. I was like, yep, I'll be there.
That's so
And in my head, I was like, I'm going to make it because I have no other option.
Yeah.
So
that's that athlete mentality right there.
Man.
Yeah.
But my freshman year, bro, at Cypress was not, it was whatever. I started getting the wheels going near the end.
Yeah.
Sophomore year was way better. But each year though, like it was just, we're just a bunch of dogs, bro.
Yeah. That's so tight,
I love it, man. I just love that fucking grit and shit, man.
Yeah. I love coaching teams like that.
Man, and everyone was a dog.
Yeah.
Like, God, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like, we really understood that don't listen to how coaches, don't listen to like how coaches saying things, but more of what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like, listen to what they're saying. In the moment, they're probably just maybe frustrated, pissed off. Like, get to the fucking block. Like, I don't know. But it's really just, it was just different. It was just different. You could just tell.
I love those teams, man. I played on a team like that, and we went to the state championship. Yeah, and we weren't supposed to at all.
Yeah, and I'm not saying yelling is the best thing. I'm just saying like it was just a different time. But yeah, it was super fun. But I basically stayed at Cypress for 3 years.
Yeah.
So I played 2 years, and then because of my academics, I got to get my shit together. So I took like 19 units per semester.
Yeah.
So I was just like under the radar. So I wasn't gray shirting. I wasn't red shirting.
Yeah.
I was just like practicing. But I was like, if I'm going to be here, I'm going to be the best practice player ever. And I'm going to be the best water girl ever.
Yeah.
So when I was on that bench, dude, I was cheering so loud. I was doing the fucking like pick up glasses off the floor type of shit, bro. I was like, watch my game film my third year. Fuck the other ones. Like,
yo, hey, it's so funny because in high school that was me.
Hey.
I sat at the end of the bench with the other coach.
Yeah.
And he was teaching me a lot actually, but I was the loudest dude cheering. I made
Hell
sure
yeah.
when that time I was called, I was getting waters. I was bringing the waters.
Yeah.
Bro, I almost got every game. The ref had to tell me to chill out.
Yeah, till you like
almost
back
got
up.
A technical foul. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing, dude.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, getting the water, even the towel is ready. I was like, oh shit, water spill on the floor. Even if it's not our gym, I'm like, but it taught me too when I went to the next level, like, however you can contribute to the game, whether it's like on the court or off, on defense, whatever, like do your best at it.
Yeah.
When you were saying like, I was going to make sure I was the best assistant coach, I was like, I'm going to be the best at whatever it is. And that really taught me too, after college and going into a job, like being the best that you could be. It's super cheesy, but like, I was a receptionist at this animal hospital and I was like, I'm going to do my best to be the best, like, receptionist
Yeah,
here.
like they don't want to make me leave. Like,
yeah, shit
there's
like
no
that.
reason for them to find somebody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, it just helped a lot. So,
Yeah, I'm the same way
tell you,
now.
bro.
Like I
Hey,
use it
same.
with this shit, with whatever the case. If you ask me to do something, I'm gonna do it
that.
like in the best way possible.
Telling you.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
crazy. It was crazy. I
Yeah.
know, man. I know.
It's-
It's so
it's-
exciting.
yeah, it's
like basketball just gets me fucking
Yeah,
fired up,
it
dude.
does, man. I love basketball, man. All right, DeShields. We're gonna a couple more questions just so
Absolutely.
people can get to know who you are.
Please, yes.
This question, I can't remember who I got it from, but so sorry if you hear this. Thank you. If you could relive any day, what would it be?
Man, there's so many days though. That's crazy.
So many days.
So okay.
Any day though.
All right, so you already know I'm going back to Cypress College, but we had a tournament there. And there's this team called Lamar.
Yeah.
Heard of them?
Haven't heard of them before.
Bro, so good. Their women's team. Shout out to coach too. I feel like they're so disciplined and just so good every year.
Yeah.
And they're playing in our tournament, and we played at the championship game, right? And I don't think we've won our own Cypress College tournament for a cool minute.
Right.
We're always like second or some shit. But bro, we were pressing and everything. It was neck and neck the whole time. We ended up winning, right? But the best moment out of that, we were doing like this 1-2-2 like trap press.
Yeah. Full court.
Full fucking court.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And there was this ball handler, fucking fast as fuck. She's so good, right? Handles like Kyrie. But we scouted her really well. So we practiced on like building the wall if she tries to like change direction.
Yeah.
So built the wall. She guys go other direction. Like my homie like built the wall. We were just, and we got a 10-second call.
Nice.
Oh, motherfucker. That shit was crazy. I was, we like fucking jumped in the air, like hit our chests together.
That's hard to get, man.
Man.
On a good team, that's hard to get.
They're always good. I'm telling you. So shout out Palomar College too.
When you guys trapped on the 1-2-2, did the opposite person, did they take the middle away or did they take the passer away?
They took the sideline. I was in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how to explain it, but like, fuck, I'm gonna just show it right here. But if this was like the sideline, right? And then I think my homie was right here and now I was here. Yeah. So when she tried to go here, she was like, I would build a wall. She got back and build the wall. Nice. And we made sure she didn't split us too. That shit was fucking fire. Yeah. Oh my God, bro. I don't know, but this is crazy. It's just crazy.
I love the game because it's like chess. Yes. And then you know, coaches will see the 1-2-2 and it can be run so many different ways. You know, and that's one thing that I learned from Coach Cops was like, he would run shit differently. Like you would see a 1-2-2, but he would run it normal. And then we'd call it something else, but we're still in formation. Yeah. But now we're changing one thing. Yes. That's gonna for sure get us a steal because we know what they're gonna do based on the previous way that we ran it. Facts. They're gonna look for the open player this way, and we'd run it a completely different way. It's almost guaranteed to be a steal.
So fucking crazy, bro.
I'm telling you, man. I need to connect with your coach. I just want to talk basketball.
Yes.
I just want to talk basketball, man.
Man, I'm gonna try to see if she can, especially before season starts, because once we're locked in, bro.
Oh yeah, you're locked in. I'm not gonna.
Oh, bro, yeah. So I'm gonna try. I'll talk to her.
Yeah, mid-season 2 also is usually a good time to come in. We used to bring some guest coaches in mid-season. To kind of just give us a different look, like right before maybe.
We even talk to the team.
Like right before the conference league starts.
Yes.
And then right before playoffs, like try to do some new shit.
Oh yeah.
I love basketball.
Bro,
man.
I fucking love it.
Yeah, that's fire though, man.
I know. God damn.
That 10-second call. Bring me back to that 10-second call.
Oh, it's on YouTube. I'll send you the link.
Oh, send me that. I gotta see that.
It's pixelated and shit. God damn.
I do gotta watch a game, man. I want to see y'all play.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah, please. Well,
like not a real one, not a YouTube game. I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, yeah, bro. Okay. I got you. I'll put you on the guest list.
Yeah, put me on the guest list, dog. All right, here we go. 3 people you'll have dinner with, dead or alive.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. For sure. Okay, Allen Iverson. I gotta talk to him, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta chop it up one time for the one time. Fuck, I should have thought about this one. Just cut the dead space. Cut the dead space.
Nah, you good. This is it's good for the suspense, man.
Suspense. Okay. I would like to talk to Drake.
Fire. So we got AI and Drake.
Damn. Okay. Okay, last one. Harriet Tubman.
Hey, yo, you guys. AI Drake.
Harriet Tubman.
Yo, I didn't know she was like a shooter like that.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yo, Harriet
Tubman?
Yeah, so from what I understand, when she was doing this whole like the Underground Railroad, she had a fucking pistol on her.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I didn't know that much about it.
Yeah, like she was ready to knock people off.
Fucking good.
Yeah, I used to think she was just like hiding and shit. Nah, man. Yeah, no, she was out there knocking people off, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Man, let me tell you, because so she was my first ever presentation.
Yeah, in school.
In first grade.
Yeah.
It was when I first ever learned about Black History Month. Yeah. And it was like random, I think it was like random picking. Or there was a list and it's like, I'm in first grade. Like, you really think I'm gonna look up these people?
Yeah,
so I literally went like that. And then I was like, Harriet Tubman. I was like, cool. Yeah. So I learned about her and then how she like helped people and everything like that. I just thought it was so fire how when I really kind of understood what she did for everybody.
Yeah, man.
I was like, you save so many people. And you risk your lives every single time. Yeah. I was like, that shit is so tough. And I just would want to learn about her experiences and kind of like what her thought process was through everything and how she endured through everything. Shouts out. Fuck.
That's crazy though, like to think about it, that she was really that selfless to move people out of slavery.
Shit's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Into like a better life.
Yeah.
Like
it was tough.
If 10% 15% of society had that mentality today,
Beautiful.
it'd be beautiful, man.
I know.
You know, and it probably is. It probably is. So shouts to people that think like that.
I know. Shout out to people that think of that, honestly.
Yeah. So we got AI. We got Drake
Drake,
and Harriet Tubman. I
Harriet
think
Tubman,
everybody's gonna be quiet except for Harriet, bro. There's gonna be questions.
Really? Quiet?
Man, I would just listen to Harriet's stories, bro.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
Even if I was Drake, I'd just be like, yo.
Oh, all of us three at a table?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'd be listening to Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, ain't nobody
100%,
talking.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking, bro.
Yeah.
She don't even care about
Yeah.
AI. Like, it don't matter what you did. Drake, it don't matter what you did.
Shut your fucking music off, bro.
Yeah, I fucking saved people
know.
from slavery, dog.
I know, man. Yeah, I don't know why I thought about that, but I just thought about her recently. I was like, their story's fire.
Yeah, man. And like I said, I think she was doing that with a pistol, man. She made sure that she was
I'll
like,
look that up.
Look it up, man. Like one of these days. I think that's what she was doing.
Damn.
I could be wrong, but it sounds fire.
Yeah, she was fucking packing, dude.
All right, top 3 movies of all time.
Okay, number 1, Ratatouille.
Okay.
Because I love food. That shit's fire.
Yeah.
Number 2, it would probably have to be White Chicks.
Nice.
It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
I know this is not like a cinematic ass thing, but and then number 3, the first Harry Potter.
Okay.
First Harry Potter. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I know these are like totally like different, but
that's
those
the
are my
thing.
favorites.
Yeah, those are your favorites, man. And it you know,
cool.
it's crazy because your favorite movies kind of they put you in a certain piece.
Yeah, they
So
do.
like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like a fucking dweeb though
Yeah.
when I say that.
No,
Bro.
it's crazy though
I do.
because those movies, like for instance, mine is like The Sandlot.
Okay,
Yeah,
fire.
and it's like that movie makes me feel like it just makes me feel good.
I
man.
know.
I love that movie. So
know.
I feel you, man. Like those are fire movies. They're
Thank you.
different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I think Watch This is hella funny.
Yeah,
What do you
that shit.
mean?
That whole movie's a meme.
That was,
That whole movie's a fucking meme, bro.
oh my god, that's my favorite. My favorite part is the dancing scene in the club.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. Get information, bitch. Like, goddamn.
Get information, dog. Yeah, fire.
Oh god.
Well, yo, DeShields, man.
Yes.
Thank you for pulling up.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you. It's not even just you being here. Okay, it's the support that you've given myself and not only me, the rest of my family.
Absolutely.
That shit is like it's unmatched. It's definitely not overlooked.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you feel blessed as a person when someone like you is like there in life.
Appreciate you.
So
man.
I appreciate you so much for that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's become a friendship. You know, like I consider you like fam.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the long distance cousin.
Yeah.
And I just love the connection that we've been able to create within other people, like in the space of media, right? Or podcasting or music or whatever the case may be. It's creative.
Yeah.
It's helping people grow their business. And I can't thank you enough for that because it's super dope. Like to see like my cousins talk about you all the time. Rave
That's so
about
crazy,
you. Yeah,
bro.
man. I've you know
Can
what
I
I'm saying?
sorry, my bad. Can I cut you off real quick?
Yeah,
let me
go ahead.
let you know how I like found you guys real quick.
Yeah.
Because it was I was in college at the second college, La Sierra University.
Yeah.
And I was just on YouTube, and then all of a sudden your guys' vlog pops up.
Damn, a while ago, huh?
It was like 2017, bro.
Yeah, this is a while ago.
I think that was like, I don't know if it was Europe or Japan, one of those.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh, these guys are funny. Like they seem cool. And like I just started following Chris. And then
Yeah.
I just see you guys and then like talk here and there. And then I saw you like start coaching. I was like, oh, he knows basketball. That's
Yeah.
cool. Bro, and then once you guys started doing the podcast, I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But man, I want to let you guys know too, like I love you guys so much. Like super proud of you. And also when you were performing on stage, so I was recording, right? Because I just want to record. And you started performing, and I started tearing up, bro.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
I was
man.
like, man, I'm so proud of you. This is awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, keep going. Whatever you want to do, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, too fast. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's great, man. And just want to let you know, you always have a space here. So
Hell
like,
yeah.
whatever you're doing, if you want to get on the mic and just bullshit and talk or get something out there,
Yeah.
just holla at me, man.
Hell
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
Appreciate you.
before You go.
Okay.
The last question. Who would you like to see on my show? But you got to help me get them on.
Okay. It would probably be Coach Brittany Imaku from Cypress College. Then you can really chop it up for real.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
She's a cool vibe, cool person.
Does she coach club ball too?
I think just
college?
Just college right now. But I think y'all are like the same age too, so you could talk about stuff.
If she's ever cool. Either way, but if she's ever in Vegas, because I know sometimes I think the JuCo teams here do a tournament.
I think so.
And sometimes they ask some of the college teams to come out. Yeah, the California ones.
I don't know.
But if she's here, just have her holler at me, or I can go visit her.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I could definitely get her out here. I'll tell her to make some time, and then I'm going to come with her.
Yeah, man. We go kick it, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be dope, man. And I'm pretty sure she's got a lot to say, and we could put it out there it'll probably help with her recruiting, man.
Hey.
Players know how she is, man, it helps a lot.
By the way, she made it to state championships on her first time being head coach last year. So
congrats, man.
Not state championships, not bad, but she made it to state.
Yeah.
As a first head coach, come on, man.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Especially in California, there's so many schools. So many fucking schools, man.
Absolutely. But yeah, thank you, Merz. I appreciate you so much.
All day. So, DeShields, thank you so much. I'm pretty sure I'll see you again.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the photos.
Absolutely.
Peace, y'all. See y'all next week.
Later, motherfucker.